Hey, good morning, everyone. Oh, I slept good last night. So that pond is leaking pretty fast. This means I may be forced to deal with it sooner than later. Yeah. Oh, if you aren't seeing the shop videos, email me. Make sure I get everybody who's emailed me on the list. Well, Scott did his live photo bomb today. I wonder if we can do a live, if he can do a live one here off his phone. Huh. That'd be a trip. So we're gonna do a quadcast. Get me. Let's get. Oh, my neck. Oh, we got it. We got to see. You got to see. What you doing there, buddy? Just hanging out, waiting for the sun. Isn't that grass cold on your butt? I guess not for a dog, huh? You're wearing a fur coat. You sweet boy. With the leg crossed. When we get fill the pond up, we can turn off the pump and turn on the pump. So, dang, the pump for the van, 130 bucks. Jesus. That's an added expense we didn't need. And that's just from not putting gas in it before we took it on a test drive. That's screwed up. But the thing is, Vladimir can fix it. He can I mean, yesterday he took the fuel pump apart to find out that it was just the motor of the fuel pump, not the rest of the fuel pump. Pulled the gas tank out of the van. It's a freaking plastic fuel tank. A plastic fuel tank. I can't believe it. It's a plastic car. There are so many plastic parts on that car, it's unbelievable. But now I got a couple $100 into it, so I'm gonna have to recoup that. And that's, you know, thinking I was going to give it to a family in need, but it seems like the only people left at the shelter are the homeless bums who were probably hanging out on the street down there before the lava came. You know, we do have some homeless people that just hang out and get drunk and do drugs and shoplift and, you know, pass out on the boardwalk. A great picture of this one guy years ago, passed out on the boardwalk by that photographer who recently died. I forget his name. Oh, bug. So, yeah, Scott's coming by. Pick up his gift. So maybe we'll film that. I forgot to put the battery in the charger overnight, so it's not blinking. Oh, something's blinking. Let me see. It takes a couple hours for the battery to charge. I need to have a separate battery. Something weird is blinking up on the side here, a square. I guess it's looking for a face or something. I suppose I should read the book for this camera if I'm going to keep it. I might be able to find out how to do the Wi-Fi and not have to keep taking the card out. I wonder how it says. That should be a thing I should find out. So, it's going to be another nice day. Get some work done. Cindy's got the back house. Oh, nasty, all cleaned out, dirty yesterday. Do a little bit more on that maybe. Do some painting. Some paint on it. Get it ready for guests. I've got a blister in the palm of my hand from scraping on that van and doing some painting and trying to make it look a little better. I hear some chicken on the other side squawking like it must have laid an egg or something. Them wild chickens ain't much of any good. I guess they eat coqui frogs and centipedes, but I can't tell. Got another plug to do in the lawnmower. Gotta cut wood, so I may make a run today and get some wood. If not today, tomorrow. I'm gonna glue some wood up today for sure. Get the glue started. Fish crawl. The fish go right underneath that waterfall. Give you a water massage on their back. I need to get them other fish out of the other tank. I need to... Oh, pond. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh! I'm watching the news this morning. I try not to. Trying to quit. It really pisses me off. The IDF shooting unarmed people, Palestinians, in the Gaza Strip. Fucking genocide, man. The illegal apartheid Israeli occupation. So screwed up. Boy, they're gonna get theirs if there is a second coming, I tell you. These religious zealot freaks are gonna get the butt end of a stick if there's ever a second coming, because all these these creditors who put everybody into debt, you know, and usury. That the Jews started the usury. That's all against humanity. That's all against natural law. And I wish there was a great judgment day coming. But it ain't gonna happen. Dick Cheney went to his grave as a hero, not a war criminal. So he who wins the war writes the history. And Cheney was into so much dirty shit. Unbelievable. It's, you know, it's part of the one, you know, the bailout. The whole gang, McCain, all of them, if they've been in Congress and the Senate for 30 or 40 years, they're part of the cabal. They're part of the dirty, rotten scoundrels. And their families lived off the taxpayers and the benefits of insider trading on the stock market, you know. There's a whole crooked class. But who's going to take them to task? Nah, I don't see anybody going to rise up and arrest all the oligarchs. I don't see any alien invasion going to come and pluck out just the fucktards. I don't see nothing like that going to survive. So it's all about, you got to carve out your own little piece and make your own planets. And there's a planet Puna in the pond. I should paint that purple. It should totally be purple. Yeah, with the bike. So Scott just had a live cast that I bombed. He did 2 of them this morning. I don't get up for the 3-4 a.m. one, but I just saw him one a little while ago. I don't usually see that live now indication. I swear it looks like the moon dropped out of the sky and dropped into the jungle, huh? And that's not Pearl's pearl. This is only 18-inch pearl. Pearl's pearl is a 2 foot, 3 foot. Oh, but you know what? Pearl's pearl would look good in the pond. When I expand the pond, that's a good idea, is to put her pearl in it as well. And I think I will. So, in order to move this pond, I need to start extricating the foliage from behind. I started that a little while ago when I got those bricks when we all first met. If you remember, a pile of bricks that was in front of the lanai here. And I moved them out of the way. There was some more stuff in our view before too, like the pallets next to the pond. I've given up on keeping Smokey out of the pond. I guess the only way to keep him out is when the water comes, and he'll probably jump in that too. But I'm gonna start a pond fund. We need to do a pond fund. It's not really to the level of GoFundMe. It's just Go Fund Pond. A separate pond fund. But yeah, that's gonna be awesome in that big pond. Looks like this. That's got to happen before I'm 70. Heck, that'd be nice to have it done in the next year. Look at them, those are so cool. The fish and the falls and the, yeah, Pearl just tops it off, I gotta say. Focal point, got the crater markings on it and everything. But I bet now we could put in the other pump. We gotta wire in some switches. There it goes. up and over the top. Now, at a point really soon, I can turn off the feed pump. There it goes. Now it's starting to pump up higher. It needs to have a certain amount of water in the pond for that top pump to have enough pressure to push up an inch like it is now. Good tone on the water entry there, like a drum. Well, wake and bake. Alright, now I can go turn off the water. Don't need that no more. One more smoke. Boy, it's strange. I mean, Cindy sleeps at 10 o'clock and she stays up until midnight watching movies or later. On her little, she has a little DVD player, and she has headphones. She's self-contained, you know. She's been living in a tent for what, 4 months since the evacuation, and she is totally self-contained, and everything is organized. And wow, look at that thing raising up on the top now. Wow. Perfect. Because I turned off the water supply, and that's just recirculating pump water, so that's good. And right now, where she's sleeping, the sun is coming through the stained glass window right over there on that wall. See, the sun's coming through into where she's sleeping, but she has eye mask on and headphones on, eyes and ears, so she can sleep, you know, because dogs barking and the light coming in, and because she wants to sleep till 10 o'clock. Her physiology is so twisted that it's too bad. I try to, you know, she's so stuck on the clock that it has to be that way, and I'm kind of stuck on the clock, but my clock's aligned with the sun. Now the sun, you know, and it's all designed for the sun, because the light comes in my round window, and you know, that's what my trigger is. Now it would be great if I could stay in bed until 10 o'clock and have the sun come in the window and wake me up with the sun. I'd love that. But I'm up earlier. I'm up with the animals. Huh, Smokey? We're up earlier than that. Hey, Smokey. Smokey. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you got? What are you doing? You're rubbing your tooth. So, I mean, that spot where she is right now is, you know, almost really hard to not make that my new bedroom, because that studio has the best sunrise light. I'm going to show you. Yeah, the morning light here is just way cool. Boom. Oh! Way cool. Alright, almost done with the wake and bake. We do a little bit more bacon and awaken. Someone mentioned on Scott's live feed that it shouldn't be called wake and bake. It should be waken or bacon sleep, or I don't know. Like you don't have, like pot makes you lethargic. For me, it slows me down enough to where I can actually do one thing, or you know, instead of bouncing off the walls doing 20, allows me to focus on 2 or 3. Because I'm always doing 2 or 3 things at once. I love the way, hey, here he comes. Moon Man, hey, hey, Moon Man, you look like a moonscape. Oh, huh? Say, excuse me, bless you. Oh, that was number 2. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, got boogies in the eye. I'm gonna get those boogies out the eye. Wow, the water just was loud, isn't it? I like it. So now we just gotta wire that up to a switch. No, 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 back up. You can climb in my lap, mister. You silly. So we gotta wire that up. Redo the electrical for the lights. And yeah. Let's see what we got. What the heck? Where's that wire going, Jasper? What are you doing, Jasper? You're standing right in front of the... I think it's under your chin. Huh? Yep, it's right under your chin. You gonna sit down there, buddy? Huh? Oh boy, if you don't know how to position yourself, I don't know who does. Way to go, buddy. Alright, last swallow of the cocoa, mint cocoa. Ah. And Jasper hanging out. Sun's coming down. And it's 7:15 on a Tuesday. And I imagine over there up on the highway right now is bumper to bumper. People slaving their lives away. I have to remember when I was Cindy's age, and well, okay, I was younger than Cindy's age, because it's been 20 years since I went to work. I think the last time I went to work, or went someplace to work other than here, was when I lived in Papaaloa, and I drove up to Hawaii to do that parquet floor. And I showed up there around 10 o'clock, which means I had to leave, you know, Papaaloa at 8:30, 8:45. It took almost an hour to drive up there. And I had to do that for a whole week. Yes, a whole week. You're going to say a whole year, a whole 10 years. No, I don't commute. And it was a, you know, it's the road up the Hamakua coast is not a commuter route. At least it wasn't back then. There might be a whole lot of people clogging up that 2-lane road today. But 20 years ago, there wasn't nobody out there but you and the farmers. And a few people going to work in Waimea, but yeah, you can still pass people on the road up there because they're such light traffic. But the big boom happened up there too, and a lot of houses were built inside the farm, ex-farmland, Park Ranch. But that, yeah, geez, that floor I did 20 years ago. I gotta go up and check it out one of these days. Alright, Chris. Come in. We got 35 minutes on this morning already. But now, wow, it's very light out now. The sun has totally come this way. So, we'll see you guys on the other channel in the shop. And we'll just wait a few seconds for Zircon to come in and give his cameo. That's a good boy. Oh, and the stretch, the downward dog and the upward dog. That's a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you too, Smokey. My big boys. My three oldest boys. Zircon, next time we go down to the water, I'm going to take you, okay? Because that puppy was barking at the nays, and we couldn't let the dogs down. Alright, you guys. Yeah, it sounds like it's time. Hui ho.